has gays. That's all I've heard. I'm very excited. It's also very spicy, being that it will give me some, you know, like some energy. Energy life. Hey, hello team, my name is Monique. Welcome back to the Cauldron, and it's Tuesday, so it's a new vlog time. In case you didn't know, this is Bookwitch on my channel, and this is vlog number 80. I know, I'm surprised we got here too, but as I mentioned, it's Tuesday and I have a reading update. I started Strange Grace by Tessa Gratton yesterday, and I finished it at lunchtime today because it was so fucking good. I thought this would be a YA fantasy contemporary sort of thing, but we are actually just in a very mild, very low fantasy setting where we are following three young teenagers who live in Three Graces, which is a small village surrounded by a forest, and it was said that 200 years in the past a witch went into the forest and made a deal with the devil, and so this village suffers no hardships. They only get perfect amount of rains, no children dies, people live till their old age, and it's just wonderful. The one thing they have to give up is every 7 years they have to send through their best boy through the forest, and he either survives or he dies in there, but that sort of like sticks the deal to where it is. And so we are following Arthur, and we are following Rune, and we are following our resident witch girl, and it's just so good. It's queer and it's wonderful and it's witchy and it's supremely like atmospheric and just stunning. We also have polyamory rep in here, and there's just this very soft friendship and people catching on each other's edges, and I love this. I love this so much. I was debating whether it was like a 4.5 or a 4-star, but no, I'm giving this solid 5. This was so incredibly good. I don't know why it took me so long to read it, but I will highly recommend it to anyone who is into those sort of like foresty vibes. Tessa Gratton is an absolutely amazing author that I absolutely adore. So this was on my TBR. I'm very happy to say that I have now read it, and now I'm just going to be desperate to pick up Nightshine, which is the last Tessa Gratton book that I believe that I currently have that I haven't read yet. Not that I don't desperately want to reread Lady Hotspur and Queens of Innislea, because Lady Hotspur was just out of this world, but I am trying to stick to my TBR. So next up I am going to be reading A Marvelous Light by Freya Marske. This is a newer release from Illumicrate. Look at this stunning clear cover and the printed hardcover. I believe this is a historical fantasy setting where we are following a young nobleman who just sort of accidentally stumbles into a position to be sort of like the correspondence of this magical society. And then I have seen someone on TikTok mention that there is a grumpy librarian boy, and I'm really excited about reading it, but I heard really fun things about it, like just that people really enjoyed it, and also it is queer as far as I know. So very excited about that. And that is the Tuesday update. I will endeavor to be back with an update for you guys tomorrow if I have read anything, and if not, then we're just gonna take it a day at a time. I know this is a weird angle for me to film in, but it's just what we're doing today. I don't know, I'm not bothered by anything today except for how overjoyed I was about Strange Grace. God, that was such a good book. Hello, it is Thursday and I have not read anything since I finished Strange Grace on Tuesday, because you know, life. I am planning on starting this beautiful mofo today, and I can't be bothered to put its sleeve back on, but it is A Marvelous Light, that which is a historical fantasy, I believe. It has gays, that's all I've heard. I'm very excited about reading it, and it just hasn't happened yet, but I thought I would show you guys some book mail that I received yesterday. This has something to do with it. Because I finally decided that I was going to get my hands on a full hardcover set of the Queens of Renthia series by Sarah Beth Durst. This is the first book, which I got a few months back. This is the Queen of Blood, which is wonderful and amazing and full of magic. And if you haven't read the series yet, you absolutely should, because the world building is exceptional. Then I finally got the last book. The only way that I've been able to find it is secondhand though, so it's an old library copy. But this is The Reluctant Queen. So now they can be all beautiful set together. I need to figure out how to get this plastic wrapping off it, but they're all there, and it's not, well, it doesn't look like it's in too bad shape. It's not like no one has written in it. It's not like dead. It's a little bit discolored, but it's not bad actually. If I can just get these stickers off, then I will be happy. But yeah, I need to go back to work. My girlfriend is on a late tonight, so I'm going to try to do some writing, which I have actually been doing some of. So I may take you guys along for that, and if not, then I will just check in with you guys either tomorrow or maybe during the weekend. We'll see. Trying to do a vlog. Yay. Hello. So it is Friday, and I do have a reading update, and I will change back, but currently we are in this like teeny tiny alcove of my kitchen. I got a new yes, well, it is a kitchen machine. I got a new coffee machine today, and I am going to try and make a cute little coffee corner because I am basic, okay? That is just who I am. Let's do it. Well, it obviously didn't fit over there, so we're gonna try and fit it in here. I don't know if this coffee machine will stay there, so. Hello, team. It is Monday of my second week, so obviously double reading vlog once again. Maybe I should just turn them into this, but I had a lovely weekend. It was mainly hungover because I went to a leaving do for a person at my work on Friday, and it was really wonderful, and I had a couple of ciders, but because I don't drink anymore, apparently I cannot handle it, so I was hungover all of Saturday and I did absolutely nothing. But I did read an additional 100 pages of The Marvelous Light. Yep, A Marvelous Light yesterday. I love this printed cover. It's so good, and I'm really enjoying the characters. It is very sort of like intense already, not in a bad way, just like things are happening quite fast, including feelings, but I love the feelings. It's really beautifully written, so I'm really excited about finishing this, and I am super excited about what I've heard about the sort of sequel, or maybe companion book, which I believe is following another character that we've sort of vaguely met in this book. It's really beautiful. I'm going to put it here, and it looks like it's queer, and I'm very excited about it. And then I also got some really stunning book mail today, and I'm going to show you. So this is from Illumicrate, who we all know that I love, and they did a anniversary set for Madeline Miller's two current standalone Greek reimaginings. This is the very beautiful box that they came in. There's so many foil beautiful details, and then we have first the Song of Achilles, with reimagining of Achilles and Patroclus, their relationship, and sort of like the fall of Troy, but also what it did to certain people. And I enjoyed the book. We are following it from Patroclus' perspective, who was thought to be Achilles' best friend and more, obviously, and I enjoyed it. I did not love it as it seemed like everyone else did though, but obviously I could appreciate the stunning writing. This book is also beautiful. It's signed. It has some very delightful end papers. Where are we signed? Stunner. And then it has this spine. I love Illumicrate when they put quotes on spine, and this one says, "I would know him in death at the end of the world," and it's just so beautiful. And then obviously the book that made me fall in love with Madeline Miller's writing, which I read before Song of Achilles, which is Circe, which I adore. I desperately want a reread. I have purposely kept my paperback of it so that I can tab it, because there's no way I'm going to tab this beautiful baby. I hadn't even noticed that there's nothing in the back. Oh well, that's fine. But yes, Circe, which is a reimagining of the sorceress Circe, which if you've ever read the Odyssey, then you'll know who that is. And she was basically a sorceress that turned men into pigs, and she kept Odysseus for a certain amount of time. There's many things, but I loved how she was rewritten in this, and just like look at all the little animals, and I need to reread it because it hits so hard for me, and I'm really, really excited. Just these are absolutely stunning. I will, as per usual, leave a little link to Illumicrate below. If you don't know who Illumicrate is, they usually do a monthly subscription box, which I am a part of, but they also do these special editions sets, and have started doing like reprintings of books, of full series as well, and they're always like supremely stunning. But I love a foiled hardback so much. So yes, and that is the very brief Monday, or not so brief, the not so brief Monday update. I'll see you guys when I have another reading update or more mail, which I shouldn't have, I think. Hello team, it is Wednesday and I am the no brain person, but let's do an update. I went to the hairdresser yesterday and got a bit of toner in, so now I am soft and peachy, which I think is cute. I'm still getting used to it though, but not much other than that. Like, you might see the highlighting when it's not peachy anymore, but there's that. But I did read and finish a book yesterday, and then I actually started another one, and then I finished it. I'm on lunch break, so let's talk about it. So first off, I have obviously been reading A Marvelous Light, and this was wonderful. There was a little bit that I wish had been more like dived into, especially the magic. I ended up giving it 4 stars. It's also very spicy, which I don't know why I thought that this was a YA. It is definitely more new adult / maybe a little bit adult, because there is explicit sexual acts in here. I don't mind. I used to be that person, read a lot of that. I will return to it when I want to, but I really loved the relationship. I loved the grumpy and the sort of like softness of this. I loved the character relationships, and I'm super excited about the next book. So yeah, I finished this yesterday and I really enjoyed it, and this will just have like a pride of place on my shelves as per usual. And then I started another book on my TBR. We are almost done with this month. We're almost done with this month's TBR. I'm really proud of myself, and I started reading Burn Our Bodies Down by Roy Power, and it was fine. This is a thriller horror novel where we are following Margot, who has been raised by her single mother, sort of almost in like isolation, and they don't have a regular mother-daughter relationship. They are also basically carbon copies of each other. And so when Margot finds out that her mother came from this very small farming village, she goes there and meets her grandmother, and there are things going wrong in this place, and she doesn't quite know how that connects with her life, but she's so desperately trying to find a family that will take care of her and who will love her. And what she gets is this family. And yeah, it's just a super quick little, like 300 and something pages, and it's very quick to read, and I won't be keeping it. It is going straight onto my on-haul pile. It was fine. There was like tiny twists which I didn't see coming, but part of it I was just kind of like, I don't really know what their purpose was with this, but it might resonate in some people. There was definitely a lot of like family trauma and how that had shaped her as a person. So I'm like, it was average. I gave it a 2 stars, which for me means it was fine, but I will never reread, and I most likely won't keep it. So yeah, straight on the on-hold pile. So, but I read it, and that's the good bit. Yay me. And that's the update. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow. I will hopefully have something to read. Look at me, power reading. Yay. Hello team, it is Friday, and I am now off. I have a half day because I am going to go see some uni friends, which is really exciting. We usually meet up, or try to meet up, like twice a year at least, and one of them just had a little baby, so I'm very excited about that. I also have a cold. I don't have COVID apparently, but I do have a cold, which girlfriend gave me the other day, which is delightful. So let's just really quickly look at what I am going to take on this trip. I will not need them. I will not have time to read, and yet I am physically incapable of leaving the house without taking books with me. So we are doing that. We're taking some books. I also haven't started reading anything. We did get a Peloton yesterday, which I have been debating for like 2 years, and I actually did both a ride yesterday and today, hoping that it will give me some, you know, like some energy. an energy life. But yeah, let's look what I have. So Serpentine by Philip Pullman, which is the second to last book on my TBR. I'm hoping I can just, you know, like smash this one out. It's super tiny. It's a companion novel to His Dark Materials, which we all know that I love. And yeah, so I'm bringing this, and then I having a discussion with myself last night when I was going to start a new book before I went to bed, and then I didn't because I was super tired. Between these two, and neither of these are on my TBR, and I should read Our Violent Ends, and maybe I will this weekend because it's on my phone. But this is Star Daughter by Kirsten Hall, which I'm really excited about reading, and also Cameron Hurley's A Delight Brigade, which I've been meaning to pick up for quite a while. And just for traveling traveling purposes, I'm gonna bring Delight Brigade by Cameron Hurley, which is a sci-fi about this space soldier who gets sent somewhere other than where their garrison is being sent, which is basically the way that they're doing war. I'm not entirely sure, but I've heard it's really good and I'm really excited about reading it. And then just, you know, for some extra choices, I am going to bring Spells for Change by Frankie Castana. Don't know, who's a TikTok witch who I follow. I really like their content, and I'm hoping that this is really inclusive and nice and more on my witchy journey things. So yeah, that is what I am bringing. I haven't started anything. I'm gonna try to go and edit the rest of my on-haul video, and you might get that this week because this will probably not be up till next week. And I don't know if I'll have any updates in between, but you may get some b-roll. But other than that, I hope you guys are okay. I'll see you when I see you. Hello team, it is Wednesday, so I'm gonna end this reading vlog. Not even gonna make excuses for it, but I do have a funky little reading update. I started reading Delight Brigade by Cameron Hurley on Saturday, possibly. This is a funky sci-fi where we are following a soldier who in this distant future is part of a garrison that gets sent to Mars and other places by being made into light, basically, and we don't really know if the Martians used to be human, and are they aliens, are they not? No one really knows what's happening, and our main character somehow ends up getting sent elsewhere in a different timeline almost. It's really interesting. I'm about halfway through. I love it. It's super gritty and very adult and very like dark, so definitely be aware of that. But I am really excited about figuring out sort of how it's all going to end up. But yeah, that is the reading update. I don't know if I'll be doing a reading vlog for this week, and when this will be up, I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit subscribe button at the same time so you don't miss out on any other videos from me. You can also click the little bell which gives you a notification when I put up a new video, which I will do when I am. So yes, and remember that I'm proud of you and you're doing great. However you are surviving general life, you're doing fine.